Molly, a golden retriever with fur the color of sunshine, stretched luxuriously. A warm ray of sunlight streamed through the window, painting a golden stripe across her cozy dog bed. She yawned, a big, happy yawn that showed off all her pearly white teeth, and thumped her tail against the soft blanket. The aroma of freshly baked apple pie drifted from the kitchen, promising a day filled with delicious smells and endless possibilities. Outside, birds chirped their cheerful morning songs, inviting Molly to join the chorus. She loved mornings. They were a fresh start, a blank canvas ready to be painted with adventures, big and small. Her human, kind young girl named Lily entered the room, her face beaming. "Good morning, Molly," she chirped, holding out a small, bright red treat. It looked unlike any treat Molly had ever seen. It shimmered slightly and smelled faintly of berries and something else. "Something digital," Lily explained. "Grandpa Joe brought it over. He said it's a special treat." Molly tilted her head, her tail wagging cautiously. Grandpa Joe was always tinkering with strange gadgets and inventions. She trusted Lily implicitly, and Lily trusted Grandpa Joe, so why not? She took the treat gently from Lily's hand. As soon as the treat touched Molly's tongue, the world dissolved into swirling colors. It wasn't scary, though. It felt interesting, like falling into a warm, fluffy cloud. Sounds became distorted, and the familiar scent of apple pie faded into a strange, almost metallic tang. When the colors cleared, Molly found herself standing in a place that looked familiar, yet utterly different. It was her living room, but everything was sharper, brighter, almost too real. The furniture seemed to glow, and the air buzzed with an energy she couldn't quite understand. Suddenly, a small, fluffy white cat appeared, sitting on the coffee table. But it wasn't just any cat. This cat flickered in and out of existence like a faulty hologram. "Welcome, Molly," the cat purred, its voice sounding strangely synthesized. "You have taken the red treat. You are now aware." Molly barked, a questioning woof. "Aware of what?" The cat blinked, and for a moment Molly saw lines of green code cascading down its fur. "The code," the cat continued. "It is more than you perceive." The cat, who introduced himself as Neo, naturally, explained that the real world was a complex simulation. But something was wrong. Glitches were appearing, threatening to unravel the cozy fabric of Molly's familiar life. Neo needed her help. He explained that only someone with Molly's pure heart and unwavering loyalty could fix the problem. Their mission: to find the source of the glitches and restore balance to the Matrix. Molly, despite her initial confusion, felt a surge of determination. Lily needed her, and she would do anything for Lily. Neo led Molly through a shimmering portal behind the bookshelf, transporting them to a digital forest. Trees made of binary code stretched towards the sky, and the ground felt strangely pixelated. Strange, blocky creatures roamed the woods, some friendly, some not so much. One particularly grumpy-looking squirrel, constructed entirely of green squares, tried to steal Neo's virtual collar. Molly, with a playful growl, chased it away, proving her worth as Neo's protector. Finally, they reached the source, a small, flickering television screen hidden deep within the forest. On the screen, a confused-looking hamster was endlessly running on a wheel, accidentally unplugging and replugging the Matrix's power cord. The hamster, named Hammy, just wanted a snack. He didn't realize he was causing so much trouble. Molly, understanding Hammy's simple desire, nudged a virtual sunflower seed towards him with her nose. Hammy, delighted, stopped fiddling with the cord. With Hammy happily munching on his sunflower seed, the glitches began to disappear. The digital forest shimmered, then settled back into a more stable, less pixelated form. Neo purred with relief. "You did it, Molly. You saved the world." He tapped his paw against her nose. The world began to fade again, the digital forest dissolving into swirling colors once more. Molly blinked and found herself back in her living room, the sunlight streaming through the window just as before. Lily was still there, reading a book on the sofa. Everything seemed normal. Had it all been a dream? But then she noticed a single pixelated sunflower seed lying on the rug. She nudged it with her nose, a happy memory flickering through her mind. She wagged her tail, a secret smile on her furry face. From that day on, Molly looked at the world a little differently. She knew that even the most ordinary things could hold hidden depths, and that even a simple golden retriever could be a hero. She snuggled closer to Lily, her heart overflowing with love and gratitude. And every time Grandpa Joe came to visit, Molly would give him an extra enthusiastic tail wag, thanking him in her own doggy way for the adventure. Molly continued her life as a happy, beloved dog, but now she carried a secret. She knew that the world was more than it seemed, that adventure could be found in the most unexpected places. She would often catch glimpses of code in the sunlight or hear the faint hum of the system in the rustling leaves. But most importantly, she understood the power of friendship and the importance of protecting the things you love. As the sun set, casting a warm golden glow across the room, Molly curled up in her cozy dog bed. Lily gently stroked her fur. The aroma of apple pie filled the air, and the sounds of happy chatter drifted from the kitchen. Molly closed her eyes, a contented sigh escaping her lips. She was home, safe, loved, and even though she had saved the world, all she really wanted was to be right here, right now, with her best friend, and that, she realized, was the greatest adventure of all.